you're doing.
We're asking.
Keep looking at her. I'm talking to you. Look at me. Don't look at her.
So when I asked you, I'm sorry, ma'am. When I asked you what I could do to help, and you just told me to wait around, what do you?
I said hang out for a minute.
Okay, and we've been hanging out now. I just want to help. I don't mind working. I want to do something. I don't just want to sit. I would like to help you out. Literally, I don't mind working and doing something.
So now you know, if you haven't done this volunteer work before, now you know if you schedule yourself for 6 to 2, there's going to be a lot of time that you're just going to be sitting around, guys. That's the way it is.
Okay, that's fine. Then don't say that we're not helping when all we want to do is do something. We just don't want to sit. That's all. We just don't want to sit. We want to help.
I understand.
Okay.
I understand that part of it.
Okay,
but
please. So then when you tell us to wait around, so please listen. When you tell us to just hang out and wait around, last time we're like, okay, what can we do? We just want to do something. I'd rather be doing something.
I understand what you're saying, but in the evenings there isn't a lot to do.
Okay.
So then how are you going to come up to us and say that we're not doing anything?
If a crew manager has a problem with us and you're saying, oh, other crew managers have complained about you, then I'm going to go to every crew manager tomorrow at my shift and personally,
I would also
apologize
hold on.
because I didn't know that they
hold on.
were upset
I
with
would like
us.
to know, like, if people are upset with like what we're doing or what we're not doing, then why isn't
Why
he
isn't
come
that
up to come
communicated?
talk to us?
We have talked to you. I've asked you to do things, and you guys are like, when can we leave? That's all you're worried about.
That's not true.
at
Everything
all.
that you have asked of me to do, I have done.
Same.
No, there's never been me saying, I don't want to do this, I'm not going to do this, I'm going to half-ass this. I have done everything that we are supposed to do. We have been here, we have been...
we were 10 minutes late today, we're sorry. I left my badge at home. He was an hour late the other day.
And we communicated with Trent like the second that we knew
So
that we
don't come
may
at
or
me
may
because
not
we
be
were
late.
He was an hour late. We were 10 minutes late. You did.
You asked.
I said, why are we saying it? Okay, and he got off the same time as us yesterday, and he was an hour late. So please don't use that as an excuse.
So I would just like to know specifically, if you have issues
don't
with
threaten to turn
us
off
or
your
like the
badges.
way
I
that...
will threaten to turn off your badge if you're not here to work, if you're not here to help.
Hold on.
When I have my other theater managers coming up to me, do you guys understand how stressful this job is that we do?
No, and that's why we have honestly, every time that you've come up and snapped at us, we said, you know what, she's just stressed. She's just stressed. She's got a lot going on.
And I don't have time to sit around and give you a specific, okay, for this hour, I need you to go do this. We need you guys to be present. We need you guys to help us.
That's what we
all
wanted done. All
We have
we just don't want to sit. I've been sitting.
That's fine. I understand that. But in
Okay.
the evenings, when you're working 6 to 2, you're going to sit a little bit, unfortunately. That's
Okay,
fine.
but then we can't also be like, turn around and say you're not doing anything and you don't want to
This
participate.
part isn't about, I understand. What I'm talking about is what I've seen before. What I've seen
Like what
throughout the day.
specifically?
what?
Because I would like,
people
we
on
want
us sitting?
constructive criticism, but we haven't gotten any constructive
like what?
criticism.
Like,
All
tell
we've
us
gotten
what
from
we've
you
done.
is just a lot of
So
meanness and a lot of
basically,
attitude.
You, for one, all you're worried about is talking to who you can get in with, right? The producers and the directors, and you're not sticking around where you need to be. I've seen you off talking to other people. It's not what? It's not true because I've seen you and other people have seen you. Several people have
Okay,
mentioned
so
you.
then this is the first time you're communicating this to me.
Why do I have to come tell you? Have I not just been very clear about how busy I am? I don't have time to come sit down and be like, listen, let me hold your hand.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Be grounded.
But if other managers are having an issue with it and they're the ones coming to you, then clearly they have enough time to come communicate to you instead of coming to communicate to us.
It just sounds like a lot of gossip. Okay, well then it just
Okay,
sounds
well,
like a
we're
lot of
standing in the same place.
Because it's going to happen. Whenever we notice that the volunteers aren't helping and they're sitting around and doing nothing and wanting to go talk to some producer, you don't have anything to do
Some
with
producer,
midnight.
I can't help when a director of a film asks for my number and wants to give me tickets to a showing.
And it's not because you're like, hi, how are you?
What? I'm sitting.
That's a really inappropriate. That was a really inappropriate thing to
extremely
say.
inappropriate.
I don't really care what you guys think, okay? I don't care how inappropriate you think that whatever anyone says. All I ask you to do is come here and do your job. I'm done talking to you.
I've
girls
done my
because
job.
you're
I've handed
ridiculous.
out ballots.
Oh, we have you on video, by the way. This is going to HR.
Okay,
It's going
that's
to
fine.
HR.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.